Now, don't give me this long voice note because you know Drake ain't fucking with you. Now you want to give us the voice note that you could have sent to Drake yourself. We didn't have to. What's wrong with
I would love to hear this music. I want to hear all that shit.
I don't want to. That's personal shit. Call Drake and text him.
The whole beef was personal shit. What are we talking about?
Tell Drake, text him, send him a voice note because you ain't spoke to him since you spoke to Kendrick.
The whole point of the battle was all personal shit. What are we talking about?
Listen to what I'm saying. We're not talking about a battle. These are words that we know he wants to tell Drake, but he knows Drake ain't picking up the phone for him. So therefore, let me get this out. So he can't rap it? He can. I don't want to hear it. I don't care to hear this shit.
I don't care what you or Drake thinks about it when I want to hear Jermaine Cole rap about what happened the last 3 months.
We're not talking about. We're talking about the scope of if you and your friend are rappers and then another rapper jumps in on some song that you and him got that's number one, shits on your bar, you look like you want to fight, but then you're like, nah, I don't want to fight. You go home. Mm-hmm. Months later, you can't, and you still, and here's the thing, you still rapping. So why not just engage in the fucking battle? You ain't stopped rapping since.
And I'm saying, you're saying a separate point. What I'm explaining to you is the answer to your question. He explained why he didn't want to do the fucking battle.
But you did. You put if Cole never put out a record, never put out a bar, I wouldn't even be talking about this shit. I'm like, yo, listen, he ain't want to get into it. Cool. But you put a record out.
Well, if he didn't address any of this, you'd kill him for not addressing it.
How? I don't even speak on Cole unless he puts a verse on. I'm like, nah, that was dope. He can still rap, but all that best rapper out, you never wear that title again. I don't give a fuck. You could put out the most flawless verse we've ever heard, and you're never getting the best rapper title from me.
What does that have to do with this?
Because when it was time to show that you was the best rapper, you told us you couldn't sleep, and you went home.
Okay.
So I don't want to hear none of I don't believe none of these bars. Don't tell me we wanted blood. We didn't want blood. We wanted to see the people that we thought was the best engage in a rap battle. We didn't want y'all to fight and people to get shot. And nobody asked for that. What is this? They want blood. No, we don't.
Go ahead, Damaris, and I'll address this blood part.
I have so many points. The first one, the saying of, I just took you on tour and put millions in your pocket and gave you your first number one. Y'all talking like Cole was like some opening like act from like Mississippi.
No, nobody's talking like that, man. And now I'm about to start yelling because that's not what we're talking about.
You sitting up here saying he took him on tour.
He took him on tour. He put millions of dollars in his pocket. It's a fact.
And you don't think that was reciprocal at all. You think that he just took like some random niggas, like some random nigga that had no value. You think that Drake took somebody on tour that doesn't put any value because you
nobody said that.
But that's how you're talking. Okay, well
we don't have to talk about that fact. If Drake takes you on tour, you have value. We know that.
I think Cole wanted to do that for some fly shit. I don't think Cole needed the money. They did B markets. They did like Orlando and shit. No offense to Orlando, but they didn't even do a major market. That was two friends having fun.
Y'all are crazy, dog. Who said he needed money? Who said that?
Okay, well, you talking like he did.
Yeah, you act like that's a stat in this whole thing.
He took you on tour and put millions in your pocket. You talking like he needed the money. That's what you're saying. He took him on tour and put millions in your pocket. If I don't need the millions and you put millions in my pocket, like, why does that matter? If I have millions and you put a couple extra, like, what are you talking about?
If I got millions and you give me a couple extra.
But I'm saying,
what are you talking about?
But you acting like he didn't earn that money. Like, that's a handout. You talking like it's a handout. That's not a handout.
That was two A-list rappers trying to have a moment, which is great.
I'm speaking to the facts. He went on tour. He made millions of dollars with somebody. Mm-hmm. And another rapper shitted on your only number one song, the bar that you put in that song, and then you swing, didn't hit as hard as you thought you would, but you swung, and then you decide, I don't want to fight. What is that energy? What is that?
So you're saying blood. You really think he was actually talking about people harming each other? No, what he was talking about was blood. Is someone is
now. At the end of the day. Shout out Ash in the chat. Ash is in the chat. Shout out him, man. He said that's harsh, but I agree. Maul a dick rider though, regardless. Definitely. Look, OVO Maul gotta connect to Drake right now, so he gonna keep defending him as much as he possibly can. And then look, always look at the politics of these things that go on. Who does Drake hate the most? Joe Budden. Who does Maul hate the most? Joe Budden. So, of course, they're buddy. And he's going to always defend him, and he's going to always root for him. It makes sense, Ash. It makes sense. So, I can't be mad at him for it because I know the play. I see the politics that he's trying to play with being so close to Drake and defending him on the pod every chance he gets. I understand that. But at the same time, yeah, I agree as well. Look, I'm the biggest Cole fan I love J. Cole. I love J. Goat. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'll be glazing for good. Nobody else does. I think that's why I feel like I'm here. Somebody needs to at least express how amazing of a rapper this nigga is. Because he's an amazing rapper, and he does it every chance he gets. And I don't think that is appreciated enough. While Drake, he'll sing every chance he get, rap occasionally, but sing most of the time. He gets appreciated for singing and dropping pop rap hits. Kendrick Lamar, he don't even rap. This nigga show up every 4 years. Don't even rap. Show up every 4 years. Now, I will say this. My nigga Childish Gambino said it doesn't matter when you drop as long as it's timeless. And that's what Kendrick Lamar does. He drops some timeless records. I love Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. I love Damn. I love Good Kid, Mad City. I love To Pimp a Butterfly. I love Untitled and Master. You know, the nigga hits home runs every chance he drops. It's just not consistent. That's all. Just not consistent. So, either way, while I understand what each individual does as a rapper, I just feel like Cole, not only is he the most consistent out of the three, but when it comes to like content and body of work, yeah, that Grippy verse was trash. I agree. Well, that Grippy song was trash, but I just think that's because he was on a song with Cash Cobain. Like, what else did y'all think a Cole Cash Cobain song was supposed to sound like? That's Cole stepping in his world. Of course, he's gonna try and imitate and mock what Cash Cobain does, but fit it with his pen. What are we doing? That's all Drake does. But they praise, look, Drake dropped that Wagwa Delilah bullshit. Bro, all the Drake fans had every excuse in the world for it. Oh, it's a parody song, but it's still good. All the excuses in the world for it. Fuck. But either way, like I said, I'm going on a rant. I agree as well with what Maul is saying here. But I think at some point you do have to give Cole grace and understand that, look, he didn't want to be caught in between a rap battle with two people that he considers his friend. That's what that Poor Antonio song was about. These niggas was putting me in the middle of something that I didn't want to be in the middle of. I don't care. I have other aspirations and dreams when it comes to this rap thing that I'm trying to aspire for. Fuck what they got going on and they beef. And so I guess him apologizing should be seen as him just trying to take himself out of it all entirely. Because he didn't want to have anything to do with it. And at the end of the day, I do feel like we should give Cole some grace. And if he's going to keep rapping how he's rapping, if he's going to keep producing the amazing music that he's producing, then at some point we got to just call it what it is. And that he's the GOAT. I'm just saying. And maybe that's how Cole sees it. Me as a Cole fan, that's how I see it. It is what it is. What you say? What's up, Ash? Both Drake and Cole went for this, hey, we're just having fun with our music route straight after the beef. They were shaking for sure. Yeah, but I do feel like Drake, what he was doing with the Camila Cabello tracks and the Gordo tracks and the Sexy Red track and then the first 3 tracks off 100 gigs, that was mid. Like, that was like 8 songs of mid. He didn't start making some good music until the last pack that he dropped with no face on it and Circadian Rhythm. Them were 2 good Drake songs. Not gonna lie. The rest of that shit, that's what I'm saying. It's a difference with this nigga Cole. What? He dropped. He had a feature on A$AP Rocky's album. He had a feature on We Still Don't Trust You. Remember that? Y'all remember he had a feature on the second Metro Boomin and Future album. Now I get that too. I understand that, and I did want to see. That's what I'm saying. These are all my thoughts for the whole J. Cole topic. Here we are having a conversation with Ash, but I did want to get into the fact that I did want to get to the fact that a lot of people are like chastising Cole for kind of like trying to say he's not going at Drake, but then making moves to go at Drake. That is odd to me. Like I love Cole, but that's odd. That is odd. Like every move you made, like you went with A$AP Rocky, Future, and Metro. You did 2 features on those albums and with those people, and then you went and did a feature with T Grizzly, and then he did a feature with Daylight. That shit was hard. Like, you're working with all of Drake's ops, Cole. Like, you are working with all of Drake ops. So you cannot be mad at the clickbaiters and the bloggers for spinning it how they're spinning it, because that's just what you're fucking doing, my nigga. That's what you're fucking doing. You're doing that yourself. Like, we're not doing that. You're doing that. It made more sense if you just waited till the beef like really subsided and then worked with Future and Metro and then worked with A$AP, right? It took about a year or two, but it would have made sense then because all that shit is over with. But right after the beef, you go get with Drake's ops? Come on now, Cole. Come on. Don't be like, oh, y'all trying to spin this. Nah, Cole. No. No. We ain't spinning shit. You know what you doing. Anyways. Let me see. What did you say? To be for real, after Grippy, Cole got straight back to it. Agreed. Like, he heard them grippy criticisms. It was a rap. He's like, bro, y'all on my ass over that?
Never did that? Oh, we don't have. You did that. If you never did that, oh, we don't have. It's like, yo, fuck it. He didn't want to engage. It's cool. But you can't engage and then say, nah, you know.
You've never done something and had to change your heart afterwards?
Oh, I've punched niggas in the face, jumped beat niggas up, all that. Got home and was like, we was wrong for that. But I ain't stop in the middle of the fight and be like, yo, nah, y'all. And homie swung on me first.
That's actually usually the guy that gets hit.
And the dude swung on me first. Kendrick swung first. Let's be clear. Kendrick punched J. Cole in the mouth. Not, of course, not literally, but he responded to that bar. He shitted on Cole's bar. All Cole was supposed to do was fight back. And he did, and then decided, nah, I don't want to fight you. All right, man, cool. You don't want to fight, cool. But you can't hang out at the cool table no more. You can't run. Me and you can't be friends, and we just made all this money together, and we lit, and then a nigga step to you and punch you in your face, and I get in the fight for you, pretty much, is what Drake did, because he shitted on your bar. But fuck it, it's on my song on my album. I'm getting in it. He had some slick shit to say about me. All right, cool. But I can't start fighting this nigga and then you run and go home.
We really pretending that this beef was about...
Drake grabbed his ball and ran home and ran to LeBron's barber chair.
Cut it out. Because you just talking about he didn't put out another song or he didn't want to put out any more.
He got punched in the mouth.
He put out
and
music.
Then said, bro, you're taking it too far.
He put out music and he continued to put out music.
Yeah, Drake literally
this nigga put out a song and 3 days later that shit was off DSPs.
Yo.
Maul.
I don't want to hear it.
Maul. By the way, what I'm about to say, I have no issue with Drake doing it.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It don't matter what you about to say because you wrong.
No,
I don't care. I don't care about.
He said I don't want to beef, and then the whole A side of Scorpion is still talking about it.
What are you talking about? The A side of Scorpion. What are you talking about?
Is the push
the
entire Scorpion
A side is about Pusha T and Kanye West. What are we talking about? He said, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. You guys took it way too far. Like, I'm done with this. And then dedicated the whole side of an album to discussing what happened.
That's not what happened, though. That's not what happened. We talking about two different things here. That situation clearly went a whole nother way. And other people got involved. That was like, this shit, somebody got hurt in Toronto on stage. Somebody got stabbed. That shit went a whole different way.
First of all, that happened after.
Happened after what?
After this.
Take back. After the take back.
What I'm saying is that situation was really
it had not gone too far except for quote unquote exposing Drake's kid. That was as far as it went.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. That situation was way more personal and way more behind the scenes shit than this situation. Kendrick and Cole
is saying you're calling someone a pedophile. I don't want to be a part of this.
Dog, are you listening,
it's
man?
Personal.
Why are you talking about what he's saying to Drake? I'm talking about Kendrick and Cole. You talking about Drake? You keep bringing Drake name up. I'm saying Kendrick and Cole didn't have no real beef with each other. It wasn't no street shit with each other. Kendrick just shitting on his bar. And as the MC, you're supposed to stand on your bar and defend your bars.
And I'm saying Cole is suggesting that he had heard where they were going to take it.
And it was, let me finish. And
it was going to get too personal. The same way Drake sat with LeBron and said, it got too personal. I don't want to do this anymore.
Why do you keep...
And then he explained what happened. The whole A-side of Scorpion.
You can't keep Drake name out your mouth. Stop saying Drake. Stop saying Drake. What? Yes, you the only nigga. I didn't say anything about Drake. I said Kendrick and Cole. Kendrick and Cole. That's where I'm keeping it. You keep going. But when Drake did a Scorpion, I'm not talking about Drake. I'm talking about.
But that's not fair, Maul, because he's using an example of you're the very thing you're critiquing Cole of doing. Drake did years before that,
and on top of that,
on a bigger platform.
Why can't I bring up Drake when you keep saying, "Yo, if somebody brought me on tour, gave me $1 million, gave me my first #1 hit"? You keep bringing up Drake. What are we talking about? I'm replying to what you're saying.
All right, man.
I love hip hop debate.
Don't you love it? You gotta love it, Rory. You gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. Ain't that what Drake usually used to say? Look, man. Look, at the end of the day, I don't feel like Maul should be this perturbed over this whole Cole song, regardless of it. I think Cole has every right to address a beef that people were trying to put him in the middle of. Whose side are you choosing, Cole? Are you going to be on Kendrick or Drake's side? Now, if you ask me, he chose a side. If you ask me. Now, maybe that's the thing. Maybe he chose a side, but as far as him not fucking with Drake anymore, then that's just not the case. You know, that's just not what's going on. You know, I'm not on Drake's side, but I still thank him for giving me a #1. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's Maul was yelling at Rory over this. And it's like, well, everything you're asking for, Cole kind of did. Cole thanked Drake for giving him a #1. Like, he thanked him for all of that. Like, he thanked him for taking him on tour, helping him make millions of dollars. Every point Maul was making, Cole thanked Drake for in the fucking song. What more do you want from the nigga? Damn. Every dead ass? Come on. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But that was entertaining. Shout out to Rory and Maul. Shout out Baby D. Shout out to Maris, man. Man, what? Hold on. I might have to keep this in the clip. Hold on. Where's she at? There she go. Man, shout out Baby D.
He showcases Cole's entire thought process. I feel like everybody is overlooking it. The line where he said, "They try to strip me of my spot, and now I'm finally free. I'm no longer trying to be #1 out of the big three or #1 period. I've lost that. When I bowed out of this battle, I lost that. I know people will never give me the crown of being the best rapper alive. And there's a freedom in that. Because now Cole isn't competing with anybody. He's not competing with anybody but himself. Because no matter what, y'all will say he'll never win. And I feel like that's what he was trying to tell us in this song, period. No, I'm not going to put myself in an arena where I would have to change who I am and not be able to live with who I have to become. It's not because I'm scary. It's not because I don't have the ability. But y'all were willing to take this to somewhere we've never seen it go before. And I'm not willing to stoop that deep. And I'm not going to give these blogs, these podcasts, and all of these people just stuff to click and make money off of at the sake of my peace of mind. Y'all can't call me the best after that. After making that decision, that's cool. I'm free. Because you know, like I know, like the other two niggas know, that I can rap my ass off. We all know this. I've proven it to you. So yes, I'm free. And to the rest of y'all, free yourself from competing with other people. I'm not even talking about the music industry. Watch how much peace comes to your life. Here's one.
Man, shout out. But not only is she beautiful, not only is she gorgeous, but she right. Don't you love it when a gorgeous woman is right? For once. Anyways, I'm move on from there. But yeah, see, right here, this is what Cole said. They say I'm picking sides. Don't you lie on me, my nigga. Then start another war. That's what he said. Then start another war. Hey, Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Like, come on. Like, Cole was like, nah, like, just stop putting me in the middle of this. I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. Like, at this point, it's just about the music. At this point, it's just about who can make the better music. Y'all have beef with each other. Y'all did the rap beef. You know, y'all made the violating songs. Y'all both crashed out on each other. Now let's see who can make the best music and be consistent. But see, from what I'm hearing is, you know, Cole said the Fall Off is going to be his last album. Well, we need another one after that now, buddy. all this is going on, we definitely need another fucking Cole album after that. I'm sorry.